SCP-629, aka Mr. Brass. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-629 is to be contained in a standard humanoid containment cell. SCP-629 may only be taken apart during routine testing. Once per day, SCP-629 is to be provided with materials it uses to maintain itself. As current regulations on Misters, SCP-629 is to be contained in Hall Redacted of Site Redacted. Description: SCP-629 is a humanoid automaton, 1.7 meters tall, weighing 500 kilograms. SCP-629's body has been constructed out of brass replications of human body parts. SCP-629's components require daily maintenance, which only it can perform. The words "Mr. Brass" from Little Misters by Dr. Wonder Entertainment has been embossed into SCP-629's back. This designation appears here as 8 in the document SCP-909-A. SCP-629's body has been constructed in such a way that every portion of it is removable and interchangeable. These parts can be removed without causing SCP-629 any damage, although it expresses minor discomfort when these parts are being removed. Additionally, the parts that have been removed from SCP-629 can be reassembled into new areas. Testing has shown that the number of ways SCP-629 can be theoretically rearranged is approximately 73.4 billion different combinations. SCP-629 is capable of controlling these new constructions on its body, but expresses extreme discomfort from these areas of its body. SCP-629 was recovered from the facility believed to have been controlled by the Church of Broken God. SCP-629 was recovered in a raid on this church property. After reports of suspicious activity in the area were confirmed. It was located in the central antechamber as church members were attempted to integrate it into several other objects. It is believed that SCP-629 was being held at this facility due to church members believing it was a portion of their god. Interviews with SCP-629 have confirmed this. SCP-629 claimed that it at first allowed their beliefs to persist, as it believed that they would provide it with some level of safety. Church members located at this facility has been terminated as of Redacted 1995. And SCP-629 has been classified as safe. Reviewed SCP-629. Reviewer, Dr. Redacted. Forward, this log was taken part of SCP-629's initial acquisition. Begin log. Can you tell us more about how the church came to acquire you? So I was walking downtown Redacted. Kind of a slummy city, but a place to hide if you're some kind of freak like me. There have been some rumors about me going around town, and I've been thinking about getting the hell out of Dodge. But one night, this hooded dude walks up to me while I'm in my alley. What do you say? He offered me to take me to some kind of church thing where they could take care of me. At first, I was pretty hesitant because, look at me. But the guy told me that was why they wanted me there. I figured that they're probably better than the wacko doctor were living on the streets, so I said yes. Where did this person take you? It was this church, the same one you guys picked me up from. They apparently thought I was part of their god, so they just gave me anything I wanted. It was pretty nice. I had safety, food, a warm bed, and plenty of amenities to keep me occupied. For a while, it worked out fine. Then what happened? It just got boring. Being surrounded by all these guys who constantly fawn a door over you and give you anything you want. I mean, saying now I can see how I might sound nice, but in reality, it was extremely dull. So I told them, I said, I think it's time for me to move on. You said previously that they had a negative reaction? Yeah, they totally started to flip out. Wow, they basically locked me in my room, pushed food through the little slot, the whole shebang. I could hear them moving some big heavy stuff outside my room. Eventually, they pulled me out and took me into the big altar they had at the center of the church. It was at this point that they attempted to integrate you into the other objects. Yeah, it was kind of, awful, to be honest. They're just jamming everything they had to me. It was hurting me a lot. I think that if you guys hadn't showed up when you did, they might have added more to me than I could handle. That would be bad. I believe that would be all. Security, if you would... No. Wait. Doc, one more thing. Yes? Thanks for saving me there. And log. Experiment log 629. Date June 9th, 1996. Procedure: SCP-629's left arm was detached and then reattached to SCP-629's torso. Results: SCP-629 showed mild disorientation and impairment to its motor skills. SCP-629 was still able to control the arm albeit with the reduced general aptitude. Date June 9th, 1986. Procedure: SCP-629's left arm was detached and then reattached and to 629's back. Results: as in the previous test, SCP-629 showed mild disorientation, impairment to its motor skills. Additionally, SCP-629 showed significantly lower aptitude when the arm was affixed to SCP-629's torso. Date June 9th, 1986. Procedure: SCP-629's head was removed. Results: SCP-629's body and head had operated as separate entities. Head remained immobile and was shown to be able to vocalize and interact with its surroundings. The body behaved as though it had very limited perception of its surroundings and was unable to interact with researchers in a meaningful way. Date June 21st, 1996. Procedure: SCP-629's torso was reassembled to create several gaps. Results: SCP-629 expressed severe discomfort from this area and refused to cooperate with researchers attempting to interview it. Further action may be necessary to curb this previously unforeseen behavior from SCP-629. Date July 1st, 1996. Preface. This was an unauthorized test performed by staff not normally assigned to work with SCP-629. Procedure. The composition of SCP-629's body was significantly altered, with many body parts placed seemingly at random across the main body. Additionally, many internal portions of SCP-629's composition were moved to the outside and vice versa. Results: SCP-629 reported extreme pain from the altered portions of its body. In addition, SCP-629 had difficulty forming coherent thoughts and communicating with researchers. Due to the drastic changes made to SCP-629's body, it took over 36 hours to move SCP-629's body into a form resembling how it appeared prior to the experiment. Since this test was performed, SCP-629 has reported feelings of being broken and had displayed a significantly decrease in physical and mental faculties. Testing has been discontinued until further notice. Addendum 629-A. This note was found on SCP-629's person during initial containment. Wow, you've just found yourself your very own Little Mister, a limited edition collection from Dr. Wondertainment. Take your Mr. Brass apart and put it back together again, and make one wacky brass doohickey. It's yours to build and enjoy. Find them all and become Mr. Collector. Number 1, Mr. Chameleon. Number 2, Mr. Headless. Number 3, Mr. Laugh. Number 4, Mr. Forgetful. Number 5, Mr. Shapey. Number 6, Mr. Soap. Number 7, Mr. Hungry. Number 8, Mr. Brass. Number 9, Mr. Hot. Number 10, Miss Sweetie. Number 11, Mr. Life and Mr. Death. Number 12, Mr. Fish. Number 13, Mr. Moon. Number 14, Mr. Red, discontinued. Number 15, Mr. Money. Number 16, Mr. Loss. Number 17, Mr. Lie. Number 18, Mr. Mad. Number 19, Mr. Scary. And number 20, Mr. Stripes.